do an Etsy shop share update with y'all. I know it's my second one of the week, but I am on summer vacation and I'm wrapping up a lot of projects that I've been wanting to get done. So, you know. All right, let's have a look at what I've got here. This is the journal. I just finished it up of the cover that I asked y'all what y'all would like to see, and most people said that they would like to see the rose one, though they really love the other one too, and I will do something with that one very soon. That for this, that the rose cover was the favorite. It won out. So here's the cover. Got all the lace down at the layers of lace. This is an antique piece of a doily here. I did cover this with my stenciled shimmery digitals that you can find in my Etsy shop, and those are the papers I've used throughout here. I also used some of, oh gosh, paper cameo, digital cameo. I'll put the link to her shop down in the description as well of some of the digitals of hers that I use. I think it's paper cameo. Oh, I have such a hard time remembering that stuff. Okay, but anyway, this is a tall and skinny, and I just love it. Love, love, love. It's neutral with a few little hints of some pink. Very shabby. I do have it tied together with some sari silk because it ended up being a lot chunkier than I thought that it would. I really thought that I gave it lots of room, that I wasn't going to need a closure, but you know, I say that all the time, and then I fill it up way past what I intended and need a closure. So that's not a bad thing though, right? If I can get it untied. All right. So when you open it up, you have my collaging here with my papers and some really pretty trim. And here, move that. Like y'all, look at that double calencho. Thing is beautiful. Here you have one of my digitals, and I've made that into a pocket with this. Pull that out, and I have this cluster conglomeration collaging big tag. I think it is gorgeous, and it is just layered with delicious goodies and a flashcard and a book page down here, and a sewn quote, inspirational quote. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. And I love this piece of wedding dress material with a few little sequins on it. I think that is so pretty. And I love to, well, I mean, I did it that way on purpose, but you know, closing it, you can see all of that. That's just so pretty. Okay. More of my digitals. I just don't think that I will ever not love these digitals. Okay, here I've made a pocket with one of my digitals, and I've got, move that. I've got a little lace pocket here on top of the pocket, and more lace down here, some dangles. Got some antique buttons on a safety pin, and the cutest little crocheted flower with a pearl. And up here I've got a tag, and of course you can add more to that pocket if you like. Got some pretty pieces of lace hanging off. You've got a pretty applique tuck space with, this is a coffee lace dyed mini folder that I made, and I stamped it, I stenciled it, and it's got a little tiny sprinkling of fairy dust, glamour dust, and I just thought it would be a really cute little spot to write in. Almost like a little little secret spot. And here, I've collaged and sewn this envelope. Did some decoupaging. It's the back of the envelope. And in here, a book page that I've added some trim pieces on. I think that's really pretty. This is an antique book, one of Shakespeare's, The Merchant of Venus. Repurposing those books. Oop, wrong way. I did make this, I want to keep this paper clip on, it just helps me to go faster, but I did want to show y'all this paper clip. It is a letter, heart letter envelope, and I've got all sorts of trims, pearls, pieces, and this pearlized heart bling up at the top of it. That way, you know, it hangs off the page, and well, I just love it. On this side of the paper clip, I've got this tag. I've added some really pretty pieces of fabric too, and this pearlized leaf and flower with pearl. Some of my paper. All right. Here I've done, it's a piece of snippet that I have just totally, there looks like a piece of glue. There we go, I got it. Tiny little string of glue. I've totally decked out this snippet piece. Gosh, there's just too much to name. I have it decked out with buttons, tons of applique pieces, the little crocheted flower, bling, it's just pearl pieces. It's just absolutely loaded. And then I did put some trim here on up underneath the snippet, and we've got a heart on a bulb pin, and I love this leaf that just kind of sticks up there with the pearls on it. And here I've got a tag with some pretty dangles, and the reason why I did the dangles like that is because of how it looked hanging down in here. So I did give y'all plenty of room to slide it there, pull it down, and it's just really pretty the way that it lays there like that. I mean, that I think is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Some more of my papers. Here I've got a, it's a collage tag of sorts of more fabrics, lined with a bunch of fabrics, some pretty pearls hanging all off the page sideways down here, so you're going to see it even when the book is closed. And it says, don't be pushed by your problems, be led by your dreams. I think that's really pretty. And I just love the way that the pearls just kind of flow out. Hang down there on the page. I love that. Love that page. So that's one signature. Here's another. Got a flower applique, and I've just got a pretty piece of paper tucked in there. Get a journal on. It's just a pretty paper. You know, this is paper craft, and we do love our papers, right? Alright, so here is a pocket that I made with lace, and I topped with a little bit of paper collaging and another sewn inspirational quote. It says, your heart is a music box, dearest, with exquisite tunes at command of melody, sweetest and clearest, if tried by a delicate hand. And I've got the pretty wispy pearls coming from up underneath that collaging. And in here I've got a little tag and another little tag, more journaling space. Up here I did put some pearls hanging off, just because I like the way that looked with it closed and opened. All of it. Up here I've got an applique piece for a tuck space and just another piece of that The Merchant of Venice Shakespeare book pages with a ruffle, a sewn ruffle. Got another piece of trim. I just love this paper, and I really wanted it to shine in this journal, and I think it does. Oh, I want to clip that off or pull it off. There we go. Okay. I've made another, it's another paper clip that I've blinged out. Got this pretty faux fur, ribbons, sari silk, fabric, some sequins, and a pretty pearlized flower tied to this paper clip. And I made this pretty little envelope. This is one of my originals of the shimmery stenciled digitals in my Etsy shop, but this is a piece of the original that I used to make some of those digitals, and I made this into just a little envelope with a little paper wax seal, and I thought it would be a really cute place to write in or put something, maybe some more inspirational, another inspirational quote or two in there. I just thought that was really cute. Let's see what's on the other side. I've got a whole entire page from The Merchant of Venice, and I've topped it with some pieces of fabric and a really pretty applique. One of the reasons why I love this book is because all throughout the book there are annotations from one of the previous owners, and I love that when I can get a book like that. Some places to write, some more of those pretty digitals, and over here I've got another tag. This time it is on one of those book pages, layered with some of that wedding dress with sequins, more fabrics, got a pearlized flower with bling, and another inspirational quote. The best thing to give your enemy is forgiveness, to an opponent tolerance, to a friend your heart, to your child a good example, to a father deference, to your mother conduct that will make her proud of you, to yourself respect, to all others charity. I really like that. And then here is the back. And y'all know that I normally really decorate the front and the back with some pockets or tucks or whatever, but I could not do it this time. I love that. I would love to receive a journal, buy a journal, be gifted a journal or whatever, and open it up and see this. And so that's why I did the collaging instead of the pockets like I normally do, or the tuck spaces. Anyway, that is it. Here's the back again. The bottom, so pretty. The side. And the front. This is in my Etsy shop right now. So if you're interested, head on over. Or head on over there for some of those yummy digitals. And I thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm sure that I will be back soon and talk to y'all later. Bye.